Welcome back to the channel, friends. In today's video, we have more Heatwave Arena. Let's get it. So I finally got more Heatwave in. Been waiting what feels like an eternity to get this in. So hopefully we can hit the Garchomp. I wouldn't mind the Ho-Oh either. But we'll see. I'm not really sure how this is going to go. But I do hope all of you are having a fantastic day. This is only my second time opening Heatwave, so we'll just have to wait and see. Bang! Probably one of the most sought after ARs from the set, Misty Psyduck. That's just going in a semi-rigid right off the bat. It's probably getting sent to PSA or tag. I'm kind of on the fence about tag right now. I sent some stuff. It was on a 10-day turnaround. It's been gone forever. And let's just say my first experience is not a good experience.
Music licensing reimagined.
But we'll just have to wait and see how everything comes back. Maybe it's on like the 8th business day since it's been received, which is when your timer is supposed to start. Maybe they're gonna speed through it next week. But I was kind of hoping to have that stuff back before the Chicago Collecticon, which I'm going to, and it doesn't look like I'm gonna. So the Chicago Collecticon is like the 11th or 12th of April, and I'm a little frustrated about it because it's a lot of really good stuff. I don't know what is in my I was perfectly fine till I sat down here to shoot a video, which is the way it seems to go. But pardon me. Anyway, yeah, it's and I hate to complain. Like, I don't like complaining, but my first experience with tag is not a good one thus far. Like I said, they might rush through it and I might get it back in time. But as it stands right now, I don't foresee me getting it back in time. It took them like they say, if your package isn't received within, I think it's 8 business days, then contact support. They literally took, there's a little Yanma there. Why was there a card behind the Misty?
Music license.
And there wasn't a card behind either one of the. I don't understand what's going on. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. They literally took the maximum amount of time to receive my package, which was a little frustrating to begin with, because I'd heard all kinds of really, really good things about how they're Johnny on the spot, this and that, and like you get your stuff back super quick. A lot of times it's faster than the turnaround time. That has not been my experience. Even slightly. See, there was a card behind that one. What is going on right now? That hasn't been my experience at all. So, at least with PSA, if I send something on like a 45-day turnaround, I don't expect it back in 45 days. Now, with PSA on my 10 and 5-day turnaround stuff, it's been Johnny on the spot. I mean, it grades quick. You can see the grade quick. They ship it back quick, so I haven't had any complaints with PSA. Now, I do have 63 cards of PSA that have been there since January, both of them on the slowest turnaround time. So I'm not upset that they're still there, because the turnaround time is counted in business days, not like weekday, like 7 weekdays. It's not counted in that. So I'm sure they're both past the 45-day mark, but they were both also on like rebate buys or whatever. They were like 13 bucks, they weren't even 15 bucks, which I think PSA has gone up a little bit on their 45-day turnaround now. I think it's like 16 or 17 bucks. But they were like sale purchases. So I mean, they were, you know, $12.99 or something like that. I mean, so I'm not even remotely upset about the fact that they're still there. Whereas with Tag, I kind of feel like you shouldn't promote a 10-day turnaround if you can't commit to the 10. And I get it. Like every site that grades cards has that. This is an estimated turnaround. And they do that because of situations like this. And they may just be overwhelmed right now. I don't know. I'll give them the benefit.
Music
Wow.
licensing reimagined.
That's a badass card. That's going to be the SAR. I don't know who the trainer is, but you got Pichu, Quill Lava, and I can't remember that one. But that's a slick card. With Pichu on there, that's pretty dope. That's probably going to be the last big hit from the box. I don't think... I mean, I guess there technically could be a trainer SAR. I haven't... Like I said, this is only my second time opening Heat Wave. So I didn't really know what to expect. I'm really looking for the Garchomp stuff. I would love to have that. I'm not at all upset with an SAR from the set, though. I'll take, because you can, each box is guaranteed an SR or an SAR. So if you get an SAR, you're doing pretty good. Because you could just get a super rare. Gyarados, Misty's Gyarados. I'd like to see that in an illustration rare. I don't know if they made one or not in this set. I haven't researched the set, so I don't really know. Ooh, there's the Ho-Oh. That's solid.
Music licensing reimagined.
I guess technically that's the trainer card. That's not a Pokemon SAR. I was kind of shocked at the pull, so I wasn't paying attention real good. And then I got to look. I kept looking and looking. I'm like, you're a moron. That's the trainer SAR. So I guess technically we could get a Pokemon SAR if we're lucky, or an SR, I guess. Because I think you can, if you pull a trainer SAR, there's still a chance of getting a Pokemon SAR also. And something I didn't tell you when I started shooting this is I have 2 boxes and I'm going to open both. But is that Electrike, I believe? But yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to open both at first or not, but I'm going to open both. I only have the 2. I'm waiting on a bunch more, so you should see some pop up on the website before too long. So we did not get a second SAR out of that box, which is totally fine. The one is actually a really cool SAR. I don't know all the cards in the set right now, because like I said, I haven't done any research. If you know me, you know I like to be surprised. So I knew about the Misty Psyduck. I do know about the Ho-Oh, the Garchomp, Cynthia's Roserade, which I've pulled. I've pulled some of the Garchomp stuff too, but none of the SARs. So that's the SAR I'm really after in this. I'd love to pull that card right there, baby. Oh my God, that card is so dope. I love speaking things into existence. It makes me happy. Let's check it out. The centering's off a little bit. Not terrible. Not terrible. Just a little bit. God, that card is so dope. All right, so like this and this are probably like the two most sought after pulls from the set. So that's pretty sick that we've hit both of them. That's nuts. That's absolutely crazy. I literally can't believe that just happened. Like sitting here talking about that's the card I want from this set, and then bam, there it is. Okay. The Pokemon gods have shined on me once again. That was just the chosen box, apparently. Which I'm good with. Let's do it. I love pulling cards that I like adding to my collection. Sadly, still haven't pulled the frickin' Iono's Bellavolt, but it's fine. Maybe I'll be able to trade for one in Chicago. I'm taking a bunch of stuff up there. If you're in the Chicago area, by all means, come say hello. I'm going to be running around with some stickers. You won't be able to miss me, obviously. I mean, but I'll also be wearing some merch from the store. So I should be easy to find. Come take a picture with me. Let me sign a love disc for you. I'm going to have a bunch of Poniards and love discs with me. Have a bunch of slabs for trade. My Surging Sparks Master Set's going to be with me unless it sells prior to. I'll have lots of stuff, so come say hi. Bring some stuff to trade. I might bring a deck or two as well if you want to sit down and play. If there's an area to do so, I will be happy to. Bang! This is a Cynthia's box here. Cynthia's Roserade. Gonna go ahead and throw that in a semi also. We're just getting some gangster pulls out of this box. I don't know what all the SARs are. Again, I haven't really done the research, and I don't want to. You know, like I like being surprised. You will likely see these cards in Chicago also, unless they're off being graded, which I may hold off on grading them until after that. And then I will be in Orlando in May for that Collecticon. If anybody from the Orlando area would like to meet and hang out and maybe take a picture and get some stickers, then come on. I'll be there. So hopefully I'll see some of you guys running around. I may do the Dallas Collecticon too. My sister lives in Dallas, so I always take an opportunity to go see my big sister. So may do that one as well. I haven't really decided yet. I did commit early to Orlando and Chicago. And I chose Orlando also because it's my birthday is the 28th of May. So it's and it's also like a 3-day weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend, which usually falls sometime around my birthday. So I'm excited. I don't have to take any extra time off from work. I'll have that day off, which is fantastic. I can spend an extra day down there. And if you didn't already know, my wife and I are big Disney people. So although I won't be going to Disney, she will be the entire time, which I'm going to be jelly, but I'm going to be doing my thing at Collecticon. And I may make an appearance or two at Disney, depending on, you know, how long I stay at Collecticon, like how busy it is, how, you know, it's really just going to depend on like what's going on. And if I get bored, I'll probably leave. So, but I bought the VIP ticket, so I'll be early entry. I'll be inside. If you see me running around, by all means, feel free to stop me. If you want a signed card, ask. I'll gladly sign one for you. If you want a sticker, ask. I'll give you one. Yeah. Looking forward to getting to meet more people in the community and, you know, do some trading at a bigger convention. I haven't really done a convention yet. There's one in the area that I live in. They do it like once or twice a month. It's like a trade show. Bang. Got the Garchomp EX, Cynthia's Garchomp. Pulling out all the stops on the Garchomps here. All the Cynthia stuff, which is fantastic. Love the Cynthia stuff. This is probably I mean, I'm sure I'll have some Destined Rivals, but that set's going to be pretty wild. And I'm curious to see what the next Japanese set is that is going to be a partner of this set for Destined Rivals. Because I think this is going to be in Destined Rivals. So I'm curious to see what the second set of this is. Because is this not... It's SV9A, I believe. So it should be SV like 9.5A or B or SV9B maybe. All right. I'll take 2 Misty Psyducks.
Music licensing reimagined.
I'm not gonna semi-rigid that one. If you noticed, it's pretty off center. The other one looks much better in terms of centering. I don't know. I might send one to PSA and one to tag and just see what happens with them. But yeah, I've been enjoying it. All right. Electivire, full art, nice little pull. These boxes have been pretty solid. I mean, I don't know the value of these cards because, like I said, I didn't do any research. So I don't. I mean, I'm positive that the Cynthia's Garchomp is the most expensive card. I'm pretty positive that the Misty Psyduck is the most expensive AR from the set. So, I mean, we did pretty dang good, I'm gonna say. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll do a quick little recap here. As you can see, Misty Psyduck, Garchomp, Cynthia's Garchomp, and Cynthia's Roserade. We also got Electivire, another Misty Psyduck, Yanmega, Electrike, Cynthia's Garchomp. I don't know that trainer, but Ho-Oh. Mabostiff, another Electrike, another Ho-Oh, the SAR of that trainer. And then Yanma, Yanmega, can't remember, and another Mabostiff. So pretty solid. I mean, these three are... That Cynthia's Roserade is perfect. The Garchomp's off a little bit left to right, but not... I mean, I think it still might be 45, 55. Super solid. And then that's off a little bit too left to right, but I think, again, still probably within the 45, 55 mark. So, I love this card. Not as much as the Garchomp, though. That Garchomp is just on another level. That is...
Music licensing reimagined.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to smash that like button, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. That's going to wrap it up for this video. If you'd like to see more, click on one of the videos right here. And if you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button right there. Or there are playlists in the description down below. Check them out. See you next time. Peace.